Welcome to my set of videos. Welcome to Corey's house for tonight's Sunday night game. KC versus Baltimore. We got Jade over there looking for some scraps. We're ready to rock and roll. So what we're going to do here in honor of Kansas City, because Patty Mahomes is going to roll over the Ravens, we're going to do a nice pork tenderloin. We're going to do some baked beans and cornbread. So right now we're going to start with the tenderloin. We got a nice little cut here. It's beautiful. I went and trimmed off a little bit of silver skin on it. It's got a little bit left on it. Not much. So we're going to take tenderloin. All we're going to do is put a little bit of Sizzle and Smoke seasoning on it. We don't need to do much to it. They're a beautiful cut of meat in their own.
Cheap too. They don't cost much.
They're beautiful. So we're just going to season this bad boy up. Get it all over. Get it into the grooves. Get it into the cuts.
We're gonna have this spice on the store. Not that we're tycoons, but this spice is good. So we're doing all this for fun.
Our own seasoning. So now we're gonna take that. We're gonna smack it on the smoker at about 250 for a few hours. So it gets an internal temp about 160. That's about a medium, and we'll take care of that. So we're gonna get that going. I'm gonna come back in a minute. We're gonna do up some baked beans. We're gonna get that rolling, and then we're gonna get the cornbread rolling. Stay tuned. Be right there. All right, welcome back. Here we are. We're gonna now do up our pork and beans. We're gonna start off sizzling up a little bacon. 1 cup bacon, 1 cup onions, 1 cup of yellow and red peppers. We're gonna let that all sizzle together.
Sizzle and smoke, baby.
3 cloves of garlic. Get this rocking and rolling in here. Nice hot cast iron. Once we get this cut down, we're going to add our beans, some molasses, some other stuff. Then we're going to chuck it on the smoker. Stay with us. We'll be right back again. All right, so we got our beans out on the smoker. Going along now. We're going to finish them off. The bacon, the onion, the peppers are all cooked down nicely. Now we're going to hit her with a couple cans of pork beans and tomato sauce. Smell good. That tenderloin is cooked almost to perfection. It smells delicious. Really, really nice.
Got that sizzle and smoke rub.
We got 2 cans of beans, and we're going to add about 1/2 to 3/4 cup of molasses. We're going to add about 1/2 cup of pineapple with a little bit of juice. We're going to hit her with a little bit of Sizzle and Smoke seasoning. Stir this all in. Get it all nicely incorporated. Then we're going to let her sit on the smoker here for a couple hours. And everything get incorporated, mixed together, smelling great. Inside and get some cornbread. Our pork tenderloin here is running at right temperature right now. Just heard the thermometer go off telling us we're at 160. It's a beautiful medium temperature, so we're going to pull that. We're going to let it rest for a while so we can get the juice sucked back into her. Away we go. So we'll be right back going inside. We'll get some cornbread rolling. So next, we're going to chuck together our cornbread. Again, this is for our Sunday night football game, Kansas City Chiefs against Baltimore. We're doing a little bit of Kansas City barbecue. We got some pork tenderloin, some baked beans, and now we're doing some cornbread. Again, Patty Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and the boys are going to run roughshod over top of those Ravens like they're not even there. So
them crab cakes was good.
Those crab cakes were good. If you watched that earlier, those crab cakes were good. So to do cornbread, I got my dry ingredients here. I got 1 cup cornmeal, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of sugar, and then a little bit of our Sizzle and Smoke seasoning. And baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So now I'm going to incorporate the wet ingredients, which is 1 cup milk, 1 egg, and 1/2 cup of butter. So we just dump all that in there. Get it all mixed together, incorporated. I've already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. That's where she's going to go. When you mix it in, it's a little bit too dry, you can add more milk. If it's a little too wet, you can add a little bit more cornmeal. You want to keep that corn flour flavor going through it. This is looking good. It's a perfect amount. Get her mixed up all nice here. That's tough working in beverage. Canadian whiskey. I love it. Get it all mixed up. Then we're going to take a sheet. And we're going to give her a little spray so nothing sticks. And when you're doing cornbread, I did a standard version today. I got nothing special going on here. You can always add honey. You can add jalapeno peppers. You can add just about anything you want to cornbread. Make good cheese. Another great one. You can add olives for some type of a pimento loaf. Fantastic. This one, classic version. So now we've got it all done up nicely. I'm going to pour it in. We want to scrape every little bit. We waste nothing here. Boom. Get rid of that. We'll spread this out. She's going to rise up a little bit when you start cooking it. So don't worry about it looking small. It'll be fluffy and tender when it's raw as well. So now we're going to chuck it in the oven. 400 degrees. Oven's ready to roll right in the middle. We'll hit it. Boom. Now we're just waiting for everything to cook. We've got the beans outside. We've got the pork tenderloin resting over here. We got the cornbread in the oven. Next thing you're going to see, chow time. All right, moment of truth. Testing, everything's done. We got our barbecue baked beans here off the smoker. We got some cornbread, simple cornbread. It takes 5 minutes to put it together, 20 minutes in the oven. Absolutely delicious. We got our pork tenderloin here. We're going to get into that first. It's beautifully cooked to a nice medium. Look at the juices that come out in the bottom of the pan. Absolutely magnificent. We'll give her a little slice. Look at that. Look at that. You see that juice running in there?
That's perfect.
Get it up. Oh, absolutely beautiful. We'll give this a little slice. I'm drooling. I think I'm slobbering a little here. It looks so damn good. Beautiful pork tenderloin. With all we got on her is a little bit of Sizzle and Smoke seasoning straight off the smoker. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll get rid of the TV, the background noise. We'll have to edit that part out.
Cut that pot out.
So we'll dish it up here for K-Bomb. He's going to get to be the sampler of it. We'll get some good beans in there. Make sure we get some veggies for him. Doesn't eat many of those. We'll get some in there. A few pieces of the tenderloin. Pop him out some cornbread. There we go. Here's his knife. Let's switch spots here. Some of my peppers out of my garden. Damn hailstorm here wiped us out here not long ago.
This looks amazing. Perfectly tender. Really smoked. Oh, that's good. Tickles the giblets.
She's all right.
Mm. The way those beans reduce down.
That's those molasses. They just soak it all up, make it nice.
That's amazing. Kansas City's all right.
Kansas City makes good barbecue.
Kansas City does all right.
Well, they're going to do all right in the game tonight, too. They're going to smoke the snot out of those Ravens.
Yeah, let's enjoy the game tonight, boys. Catch us next week. Who's up next week? Do we know yet? San Francisco?
Green Bay?
San Francisco, Green Bay. And we're going to try to release our videos on Saturday. Don't have a set time yet, but we will have a set time. I got to get back to eating. See you next week.
Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, subscribe to the videos channel. Like the videos. We love it.